Abusia for Ministry of Defense. Mudi Ghana for Mrantia bro. The government of Ghana Mudi Mrantia abro. And ne Ghana Mrantia yina ye free Ghana.
Me. My chat ticket. $2,380. December, me bagana betua bana Nana Kwame Bediako. No matter what. My natural ticket na be be answer madre.
A slave with food is better than a hungry free man living in Ghana.
Yeah, now for Casimia and mobile my rohu. And Crofo say Nana Kwame Bediako yes come. Granted, with the young fans and Nana Kwame Bediako yes come. Now remember these two scenarios. Crofo or Tiffy na obready will feed the quabontin. And this is NPP as an American. And the Crofo or wabontin, no real different bontin de buffy. Sacrofo winning, would you the mawape? Fakwa dream who say, I said, Nakwame Bediako yes scammer. And the NDC yes, or make scammers, ya or real fee. And the quabontin. The Nakwame Bediako yes scammer, already real bontin de buffy. Sacrofo win a memepe. Yem father say you confirm pa sacrifice na mepe because ono wi afra bontin de ba fi yem pe konfo a obe wi afifie e de akwa bontin
e kwan krom ye krom ntimi nyam wie wo di state money munsumu ba akonya pe na money je ho ana say e man no na money je ho. I am interested in the country. I am here to build a nation. I am here to build a country. That is the legacy I want.
Wo hu adwene na make am nyese bi omunim nyansa na de omunim pa na mmom abronti and I'm more near there because we no I have a ball to one year a bro Ghana for ya bro TSC Mumian 12 Banman Nana Kwame Bediako or the number 12 on the ballot paper or no quantity and a for baby and ne Maki Cabo Moa Medebro Tennessee that come home me uncle Mrs. Also subscribe to the channel now subscribe a BJ online we are what turn on notification button. What you know honor? Now, what drop your comment or comment section.
Abusia for Ministry of Defense. Mudi Ghana for Mrantia bro. The government of Ghana Mudi Mrantia abro. And ne Ghana Mrantia yina ye dwane free Ghana. Etintia. E yesika yen tia as bribe. And ne Ghana ni mapa. Ghana ni abrantia ne hoden. Ghana ni abrantia nya hoden kon wako school akosua de e pa kwanya asom ne man onya. Wanya NDC ni a, wanya NPP ni a onya soja mu kwan. Ne maame ne papa bi anyo hene a onya soja mu kwan. Ne maame ne papa anya sikani bi obenya sika twa bribe onya soja mu kwan. Me a meti hay makam story awie. Enne Ghana ni abrantia wo kura eye pharmacy. Wa boni doctorate e wo pharmacy. And I doctor of pharmacy. And then we journey free Ghana about rehabilitation just for the sake of BEC certificate. Abusia abroba na muboye Ghana ban. Na yeme just Ghana ni ti da so ti ho or kwa forms e dia kosom ne man. And so bo bi man so a forms mpo wonto. Ye ho so yo ngene. Ye de etimi ko gina baabi na soja ni amwa wo mpabo di America jawaya kade mumientie ya brand audio no.
One story and one funny thing that I personally encountered that I want everyone to learn from, and also our leaders, youth should learn from. You know, I was hoping to join the Ghana Army, to practice in the Ghana Army as a pharmacist. This is something I really wanted to do. And I went to there is a barracks in Sofo Line. I went there to submit an application. I submitted my application before I even applied to the UK Army. But let me tell you one funny thing that happened. You know, when I went there, I have all my documents, my university doctorate program, certificates, my WASI, everything. I have everything. But the unfortunate thing is my BC certificates. You know, I didn't have my BC certificate, which is the basic education certificate. I didn't have it as part of my documents. And I was told because I didn't have my BC certificates, then it means my WASI certificates, my university certificates, my pharmacy doctorate certificate doesn't mean anything to them.
Abusia yabubu adam asomai BC certificate enti ene o dreams will be shattered. Nankobi crab BC watimi abo masters alone yabubu adam. But youth at Ghana until you leave the four corners of Ghana, that is when you understand why the youth always cry whenever we leave Ghana. Obi to Ghana says here, asema be free na no aba nyina na say mutu kwan kwa na mu asede moni atie ai ye tu kwan na ehu se sempanimfo ne boy abro na nkenye se ye jimi a nke etisika koto forms si ye kosum ye man obi a wodi wo kra ekoto ho no di country forms na mumientie de to aso no.
So that was basically what I was told. Yeah, so I asked them. So despite the fact that I have my doctorate degree, I have my university which shows everything, and I qualify without my BC certificate, they want to tell me that all these things are irrelevant. They said, yes, I can't enter into the army if I don't have this basic certificate. And unfortunately, in those documents, I think should be in Accra. My BC certificate should be somewhere in Accra, which I don't even know where it is. You know. But let me tell you one thing. With the army, when I applied to the UK army, they didn't even bother to ask me those certificates.
Abusiatie, was it one day when he applied for the British army, no? They didn't even bother to ask of certificate. Forms simple one talk. Forms one talk. Ghana buy to me hunu nyansa to me kokoye biometric card. Aye de be kwakwo to aba, but omo hunu nyansa nye a biometric system. And Ghana ni so dia. Ne dia ne so onkotra computer ni no apply adwuma no. Baby omunyo mutumi free no, they invest in it and get the people to give them the power. Nemo baby and nipa benya to me free, education, adwuma, they will never do it. Yentie de to aso.
Just seeing my highest education was enough to motivate them to enroll me, and I did the enrollment, and in less than 4 months, 5 months, I got in touch with them and everything is working. So I just want to ask our leaders back at home, it's a question to ask. Why is it that sometimes they force us or they push us to make decisions, and sometimes they sit back and say the youths don't love the country or the youths...
Tienie, obusase, dientina mpenimfo no, yes ha. Ene, penyin betra ho aka chen say a Ghanaian man and as a Ghanaian graduate or you lazy. Obeka chen say university na wako no, onkonko ton Indomie. But na ne ba enton Indomie. Ne ba ti America, ne ba ti China, ne ba ti krobi so dide. Na ye die, o se busa question, adan na mu push ye free ye man mu. Ayete. My fellow Ghanaians. Question me busa wo. Hwon who 35 years. Who 40 years. 2,000 Ghana cedis ebi now account to you are left with less than 20 years now called retirement. We say a pension, first pension cra unya bin triantos net. Got 20 years. Yentie
doesn't want to do anything, we are lazy, all those kind of comments. But sometimes we put barriers on our own selves. Yeah, we put barriers on our own selves. Me having all my certificates and I don't have my BC certificates makes all other certificates irrelevant. So I want to know how relevant has the BC certificate been over the years. Because I wasn't having it, and at that instant I wasn't having my BC certificates. Yet I have my WASI certificates with all my A's intact, my university certificate with all my pass intact, and my doctorate certificates intact. But yesterday I was told, and it's obvious, the woman was hoping I could just bypass and find a way to, she realized I was a bit desperate, so she was just trying to be on my nerves so that she thinks I'll push some money or envelope in her hand and then, but I wasn't having time for that. Because even within those period, I was already in touch with the British Army. And let me share this comment, It's very sad, but I have to share it because I know I may not be just the only person, but definitely a whole lot of youth may have encountered such. So if you have the chance to just move out of the system, I don't think anything will have to stop you, So that's basically the story, and that's why today, if you ask me why am I here, I think they should explain it further. Yeah, thank you.
Abusiafo, muntie asamo a woka nyina no wo say we ya mambunu onu krokra doctorate no wo dwane na wo wugina circle na wo wugina mamprobi wugina kaneshi wugina pz enem pedifo ne pamoyen etukoko heja pabuka ya tworo nyoma nwonwunan omabusuafo na eyeyi oman mu why ene prison fo dwane ene police fo dwane ene fire service fo dwane obi ehunu ho ano na mmom obi anso ntimi mie na no enka efiri wo kan yeji na di efiri wo kan yeji na di ene mabunu na ye NPP NDC for 32 good years ya the Rollins 19 years or 20 years kan wa almost 52 good years ni there's no change ene mabunu ani ye bre ani ye dwane ne abeya nkoa wo nkofo som e man so na mmom se metra Ghana asom panimfo we mu de kama betro bi man so asom nkwasom no kabeye because just a hungry free man is nothing worth. A slave with food is better than a hungry free man living in Ghana. So I would rather be a slave with food than a hungry man living in Ghana, because a hungry man is an angry man. Obenyanza for ebunibe yenkana sem. Abushame de manuasi achieve_doctor ni.
Ghana for you nyansa pa. I'm telling you. Ghana for you adwene mu dog. But unfortunately, bad leadership unti akoyese ya yetimai no mono. Inim ye chese ese inim nyansa. But I'm telling you, matu kwaya ba America, matana America had 2 years ni. Ghana Ghana for nim nyansa pa. Ya kanyina leadership na afeli Ghana. Kietira mama kasi. Sisi amene okasa me wo mi school amechade. Ene video ame baba yi. Me be show the reason why some of us are so passionate about getting Nana Kwame Bediako into power. You realize that leadership in this world is everything. Just because we don't have good leadership, among Ghanaians, unfortunately, they are 2 years. Me, my truck ticket, $2,380. December, me bagana betua bana Nana Kwame Bediako. No matter what. My truck ticket na bi ntibi bian samadwene. So me bagana na me betua bana Nana Kwame Bediako. Na wa nyempo. I'll be so proud of myself, sir. I didn't take part in making that bad decision in bringing those bad leaders into office. Kibeye biara na Kwame Bediako benya se me no mienu ye kan hobom na ye to aba no Nana Kwame Bediako obewene. Nti hwe me video no na we ya me classroom. Ye tie nyina na say. Hwe me Ghana mpanyifo na hu omo ho no American classroom no so share board ya e wo machi ha ya e calculators we are hu. My checks have revealed that these calculators have been used for about 5 years now. So you can leadership asema aban bi ba so Ghana or ye free education bi e no talk calculators no chairman school for nkwala no. Tinkwala ni wie school mo de calculators no ko. Omo manfa nkwa omo ja no school mo ho na o de calculator na beba no. Na asay. Look at what someone else is doing in his country. Di me nkwala me kire o made. Me kura 3 classes. Class nkwala no do so kura 21. Me kura calculators makoma 30 ena wa ha. So makoma 30. Nkwala no ba me class a omo be yisua na omko. Omba me class omo be yisua na omko. The generation upon generation obi aba be yisubi. Leadership is everything. Somebody is thinking. And you bottom no ordinary. Sa Ghana aban bi ba so a already Oto calculator ne man microphone o chairman kwala no because of a political gain in tea. The bottom no wording. Now, I feel yamra. She, the who hay and the computer cards. I mean, you back camera no cry. The computer cards me. Computers mark 30 in a woman. Some catch say me call me maximum and call me crack class A 21. The computers need to when back on a Dell computer touch screen. Tinkolano ba me class ha. Omo ba me class ha. Ombe yisi computer o mu hwia na omo ko. Aban bi ba so wo Ghana. Ade a wo ye ne say RLG computer se mo be kaya. Otoye no. Na o chairman kwara no. Na eno kwara no nyina kwara mpo ne nya bie gise wo ye kwara practicals. Kwara party card ansa na watimi anya bi. Otoye no chairman kwala no nkwala no wie school no mo de ko we computers we last year me yisu ye this year me say use the same computers Ghana de politician bi eto laptops no chairman kwala no na nkwala no wie school no mo de ko ye nti the next nkwala na ba ye no aban sesan ye no obi antimi anto computers na man nkwala no bi wo hu adwene na make am nyese bi omunim nyansa na de omunim pa na mmom abro nti na mo munye de because wo ye no a ayafi bo nti wonye abro Ghana mpanyifo ye abro ti yesi mumye nto aba na Nana Kwame Bediako order number 12 on the ballot paper onu kwane nipa obetimi abaye bi papa dia bo my Ghana yesre mu Ghana fo yedi nkotodwe me se me matwa ticket me ba beto aba na dia ma Nana Kwame Bediako wo Ghana de be na wo so wo ye dia bo Nana Kwame Bediako obi anyana fam de kakra we will bring that man to power and Ghana will change again. Madam Wase. Welcome. Bye bye.